All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus. Today we're going to talk. We're going to react to the Vikings PFF grades in the huge win over the Seahawks, going to 13-2. The highest graded players and the lowest graded players by PFF. Before we get into that, this video is brought to you by Mini Grown. Boom, blazing trails to a higher perspective. Maybe a little too late at this point to get it in time for a stocking stuffer, unless you're able to find it locally. But you want to relax this New Year's, you want to feel chill, get yourself some Mini Grown gummies or drinks. Absolutely fantastic. Promo code SKULL will get you a buy one, get one deal. If you have not yet used it, be sure to take advantage of that. It is a huge savings. Thank you, Mini Grown, for being a sponsor of the Onebar and Lupagus show. All right, let's hop into the PFF grades. Let's start. We're going to start on the bottom five. This is the bottom five defensive grades for the Vikings. Let's start at number 5, Stephon Gilmore with a 58.8. He was kind of the guy who was the fall guy for looking for a turd of the game. Stephon Gilmore was a very common one. He had a PI. He was picked on early. He was John the whole time with DK Metcalf. He was kind of owning him a little bit. I love having Gilly back, but not his best game. 58.8 was his grade. I maybe would have gone lower on that. Number 4 was Harrison Phillips with a 57.4, and might be about what he was last week. Run defense actually was pretty tight for the most part yesterday. Harrison Phillips, I thought played okay. Hasn't really had a lot as far as pressures go since early in the season. I'd like to see him maybe get back to that. But 57.4, a guy who's covering back from health. He's been a little bit dinged up, but yeah, Harrison Phillips, 57.4, another low grade for him. Jerry Tillery came in at 3 with a 56.7. I don't know. All right, whatever. I don't remember him doing a whole hell of a lot, so maybe that's why he just kind of washed out a lot. Can't really argue that. I'm fine with it. I don't love it. It's fine. Next one I don't get at all. Blake Cashman with a 54.7. The dude had like 12 tackles all over the place. He had a near interception. He dropped one, so maybe that's knocking him for that a little bit. But Blake Cashman, how dare you? How dare you, PFF? Get him anything below an 80. Dude's always money in the bank. That's why he's the cash man. He's money in the bank. I don't like that grade one bit. And the lowest ranked defensive player was Bobby McCain with a 52.1. 52.1 at being the lowest graded is actually kind of high for PFF. We've seen guys much, much, much lower. Bobby McCain, kind of a surprise that he got the start over Theo Jackson, over Jay Ward, guy who was on the practice squad, goes ahead and gets the start. A little bit of a head scratcher there, but Bobby McCain, 52.1 was your lowest ranked defensive player, which, they were getting some plays over the middle of the field, which was probably his responsibility. So can't argue a hell of a lot with that one. Let's go over to offense, the lowest graded players. Let's start number 5. Aaron Jones with a 55.7. He ran for 63 yards on 19 carries. He had a couple catches. I thought he was just fine. I don't agree with that at all. I thought he was nothing wrong with Aaron Jones the way he played. Cam Robinson with a 55.2. I actually would have gone lower. I thought he struggled. He didn't look great. The whole line was a mess. So 55.2 for Cam Robinson. Probably a little bit generous, actually. What a tip. TJ Hawkinson came in at 3, third lowest with a 52.2. Had that one drop. Not his best performance, but it was slippery out. Dude catches everything. He just didn't catch that one. So 52.2 for Hawk. Yeah, I mean, we almost thought we'd put him on the turd list, on the losers list, but we didn't because we love him so damn much. I still want to see him get his ass in the end zone. Still waiting for that big, huge, 10 for over 100 touchdown or 2 game for TJ Hawkinson. He's still got time. Still got a couple games left to do it, regular season, and then the postseason. I think he'll do it. Jalen Nailor with a 50.8 had that drop. I just give him a 0.8 at this point. What's the point with Jalen Nailor? He is what he is. Great in the preseason, great in training camp, and then fortunately has some drops when the game counts. Garrett Bradbury was your lowest rated offensive player with a 41.4. Yeah. I mean, he should be up. He should be in this list every single week. That's how bad he is. But we're used to it. We're used to Garrett Bradbury sucking. We're used to Blake Brandel sucking. It's just what we've grown accustomed to. It happens every week. So let's go over to the offensive side, or the top offensive. Number 5, Jordan Addison with a 61.5. Started the game hot as hell. I think he had like 4 catches in the first half, and he kind of cooled off. I think he only had like 1 other catch. Maybe had a couple that he didn't come down with where he maybe could have. I'm trying to remember, but I don't know. I would have given him higher than the 61.5. That to me seems low. Your 4th highest rated offensive player is Dalton Reisner with a 68.7. He seems to be the guy like the O-line. You hear a lot about Blake Brandel sucking, a lot about Cam Robinson struggling, Garrett Bradbury. And then just, Blake Brown or Dalton Risner never gets mentioned, but 68.7, not a great score, but not, it's better than the 41.4 Garrett Bradbury was given. So whatever. He seems to be one of the stronger parts of this offensive line. Blake Brandel, they gave a 76.2 to yesterday. I mean, I don't remember hearing a lot of penalties on 64. I don't remember seeing him rolling around like we did last week against the Bears. I think Cam Robinson was really the one who was struggling, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty generous. That seems a little high to me. 76.2 for Blake Brandel. Sam Darnold is 78.4. I don't know what else they want him to do. I mean, that throw he made when he stepped up in the pocket, kind of jumps when he throws it after getting his ankle rolled up on. That was just a thing of beauty. The throw he made down the middle, I think that was Addison's first touchdown. Absolutely gorgeous. Justin Jefferson's first touchdown, another beautiful pass. I don't know what the hell they want from him. 78.4 is ridiculously low. Shame on you, PFF. The fact that he's 2 is fine. That grade needs to be about 10, 15 points higher. Absolutely ridiculous. That's 78.4. No interceptions yesterday. Just a bunch of shit there. That's a horrible grade. Justin Jefferson, 81.5. When you get 10 catches, 120-something yards, 2 touchdowns, and you get 81.5. Seriously? Come on, 98.5. That is also very, very low. Let's go over to the defense. The top 5 defense. Shaq Griffin with a 75.3. He had a drop interception, and they still give him a 75.3. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Josh Metellus with a 77.9. I thought he was pretty good. Again, I think he stepped up the last 2 weeks. Making plays. You're starting to see 44 now, a little bit more than we have most of the season. Pat Jones with an 80.1. I don't really recall him doing much of anything. I think I saw him slip once as he's going after the quarterback. So that's a little bit high to me, a little bit surprising that he is graded that high. We got Theo Jackson with an 85.3. He had the interception at the end. It was super easy. I could have picked that off with my butt. But Theo, other than that, I don't know. Again, the middle field was really exposed without Harrison Smith there. I mean, it's exposed with him there, but it seemed even worse without him. That's a pretty generous grade. Maybe the interception really helped, but 85.3 for Theo. And your highest ranked defensive player was our rookie phenom, Dallas Turner, with a 91.3. Beautiful interception. I think he had a tackle, maybe had a pressure hit on the quarterback. I still can't believe that interception. Who is that? He gets up as number 15. What the hell is Dallas Turner doing back there? But it was beautiful. I loved it. Sack last week, interception this week. I can't wait to see what he does next week against the Packers. Dallas Turner starting to show why he was our first-round pick, and I love it. I love seeing it. 91.3. Hell yeah, I'll take it. It's great. All right, those are your PFF grades and my reactions to them as we sit here on Christmas Eve. Everybody, Merry Christmas. Don't forget to hit up Mini Grown. Get yourself some delicious gummies, drinks, whatever you like for the Christmas season, for the new year. Promo code SKULL. Remember, guys, speaking of SKULL, keep yours right in your hole.